Okay, in this section, we want to talk about the concept of principal string. Okay, in the last section, we had already mentioned that E12 is not a good quantity to stand for shear. Shear string lot. Okay. We found that the classical string has some problem to describe deformations of string in a material, and now we started a long journey for searching the exact or the correct expression for the string. Finally, we end up with the Lagrangian string. We found that Lagrangian string is quite good because what? Because Lagrangian string cannot be affected by the rigid body rotation. When there is rigid body rotation only, then Lagrangian string will be 0. Okay, so it is a correct way to express string. For the classical string, if there's only rigid body rotation, we still have classical string non-zero. So in this sense, Lagrangian string is the exact one that we are looking for. But when we look at the components of the Lagrangian string, we found that the component of Lagrangian string, especially the so-called shear component, E12, is not very good to represent shear. Okay, then what's wrong with this? We said that our Lagrangian string is a good one to represent deformation, but we found that the component of the Lagrangian strings is not very good. Its behavior is weird. Okay, what's wrong with this? In this section, let us discuss this concept. Okay, let me say that in Chinese. 我们从这个学期第一堂课开始1、2堂课开始就讲说这个经典的应变并不是很好的不好在哪里呢？当你那个只有钢体旋转的时候你去用经典应变去算出来不等于0了表示钢体旋转好像有应变这样那当然不对所以呢，为了这个呢，我们就花了好多时间一个很长的旅途来找这个正确的应变的描述法。后来呢，我们终于找到叫做 Lagrangian string 拉格朗日应变。拉格朗日应变很不错，为什么呢？因为当你那个变形没有变形，只有钢体旋转的时候那你去用拉格朗日应变去算，拉格朗日应变是等于0，但是classical string 是不等于0，这个代表拉格朗日应变是正确的。好了，然后我们再进一步去检视拉格朗日的应变的分量，就发现了一个问题，它的那个shear的分量并不是很对。为什么不对呢？因为你 单纯的材料线拉伸，伸长缩短，会改变，就是说你两个材料线它的夹角并没有改变，但是你材料线那两条材料线伸长缩短，它的剪应变就不一样了，那就违反我们的直觉，因为你的夹角没改，那剪应变就不应该改，对不对？这个在上一堂有讲过，所以呢，今天呢特别讨论这个概念。Okay, let us start to discuss this concept. E12 is not a good quantity. First, second, itself is a good quantity. Okay, E12 is not good, but E is good. Lagrangian string is good. Such kind of expression is a little bit weird because it contradict to each other. Okay, we said that Lagrangian string is good, but this component is not good. What are you talking about, Professor? Let me explain to you. Of course, E is good. E is good, but if you take EIJ as useful quantities, then you are wrong. You will have trouble. Okay, E itself is good, but if you take this directly as the useful quantity, then you will have trouble. What do you mean? It means that we should take the eigenvalue of E instead of the component of E as the quantities to represent deformations. The eigenvalues of E instead of E11, E12, EIJ, instead of E12, E12. I don't want to say correct or not, appropriate. Appropriate, okay? appropriate quantities to describe string. Okay, so the eigenvalue of E, but not E11, E12, E23, such and such kind of components cannot be used to represent string. Okay, eigenvalue of E means that E1, E2, E3, something like this. You have eigenvalues. Okay, and eigenvectors as a vector, you can compute is eigenvalues and eigenvectors. And eigenvalue and eigenvectors are useful. Okay. I don't want you, yeah, okay, lambda. No, not lambda now. EI, EI. And then EI is, EI, okay. And this is okay, principal direction, eigenvector, principal directions. Okay, principal directions. Okay. Understand? We have 3 eigenvalues and three eigenvectors. What it means? Let us show you. It means that okay, this is the eigenvector. This is the eigenvector, and these are eigenvalues. They are scalars. Okay, and these are eigenvectors. Okay, these are eigenvectors, and these are eigenvalues, and these are scalars. Okay, so given a matrix, you can always compute its eigenvectors and eigenvalues if it is symmetric, real symmetric. Sometimes for some real matrices like orthogonal or anti-symmetric matrices, you may not have real eigenvalues, but for real symmetric matrices, you can always find the real eigenvalue and real eigenvectors. Okay, then these eigenvalues can be used as the strings. Okay. Okay, principal strings, they can use as the strings, and then we don't need to we don't need to use this component anymore. Okay, for example, you have a matrix in two-dimensional. Take it simple. Take it in simple way. And then we have eigenvector and E1. Okay, eigenvectors. Let me show you. I don't want to express it in details. Okay, you understand what I talk about. You have a matrix. Okay, you have a matrix, and then you have some components. You compute its eigenvector and eigenvalues. So, and then we get the eigenvalues, and this eigenvalue can be can be used to represent the strings instead of this, because if we use this directly, we have trouble. Understand? Or let me say that in Chinese. 就是我们有一个矩阵我们用 2D 来讲。有个矩阵它有一些分量，你不能直接去用这些分量来代表它的应变。你先去算这个它的主应变，先去算它的主应变的话，然后所算出来的这个主应变的话，就是它的特征项列特征值了就可以代表它的那个它的那个变形了这个是很重要的概念。OK。Let me explain what E1 is. Okay, what is the meaning of E1, E2, E3? Let me look at here. What is E? Okay, and this is the definition of Lagrangian string, but it can be expressed in terms of U squared. Right? Okay, consider of U, eigenvectors, eigenvalues of U, that is n1, n2, n3, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. Okay, we have this concept before, eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay, now let us multiply. Multiply this E matrix by the eigenvector of U. What will you have? You will have something good. U means, okay, let me show you. Okay, like this. So this one is UN1, but N1 is the eigenvector of U, so it will equal to lambda 1 N1. Okay, this is the definition of the eigenvectors, and this square can be taken out, and then you multiply this to this again, so you have and then you have lambda 1 N1. So as a result, this term just equal to what? Lambda 1 square N1. Okay, this is the mathematical calculations here, and then please copy it down, and then I erase it. Okay, let me erase it here. Okay, so we can replace this by what? By lambda 1 square N1. As a result, we have 1/2 lambda 1 square minus 1 N1. See, this matrix multiplied by this vector, you get the same vector again. What does it mean? And multiplied by some scalar. It means that N1 is the eigenvector of E, and these are the eigenvalue of E. Okay? So this is the eigenvalue of E. Understand? And N1 is the eigenvector. So let me show you. Equal to they share the same eigenvectors. Okay, the eigenvector of U, the eigenvectors of U are just the eigenvectors of E. Okay, and the relation between the eigenvalues is written here. Okay, E1 equal to 1/2 lambda 1 square minus 1. Understand? This is a very important expression to use. Let me continue. To see, to show you the physical meaning of E1 or E2, E3. Okay, we have it here. Okay, then one, two, three, and okay, let me say that in Chinese once more, and then I go ahead to calculate something there. 我们看看我们考虑这个Lagrangian应变，然后呢，它的定义是这样，然后这个项可以改成这个项，然后呢，这个 U 矩阵它本身是有特征向量跟特征值的嘛，然后我们试看 把 U 矩阵的特征向量去乘这个 E 矩阵，然后呢，把这个换成这样 ，E 换成这样，然后把它乘进去以后了，经过一些计算，我们发现了，这个 U 矩阵有 U 平方乘上 n1 的时候就会变成这个样子，然后呢，就把它这个是存量，然后把它抽出来就变成一个 n1 乘上一个存量的表达式，然后从这边来看，这个向量乘上1，得到这个向量本身乘上一个存量，然后所以这个n1就是这个 E 矩阵的特征向量嘛，然后这一块东西就是它的前面那一个存量就是这个 E 矩阵的特征值嘛，是不是？所以呢，我们发现了原来U 矩阵的特征向量 ，E 矩阵的特征向量，而且呢 ，U 矩阵的特征值可以用来表示经过一些计算以后，可以用来表示这个 E 矩阵的特征值。OK，let us continue the meaning explanation. We have a beam. We have point, material point here. It deformed. From here to here, OK， 我们从一个材料点变成另外一个材料点了 ，A prime, OK， we take take a material point from a beam to the deformed configuration of the beam, OK， so we have the same material point 好，然后我们再考虑在这个材料点附近是有一些材料线 ，so around this material point we have some material lines, okay, and this material line will be deformed into what? Into a ellipse. Okay, like this. We have this picture before. OK， 就是我们就是考虑那个材料点在梁里面然后变形以后它就变成另外一个方向，然后呢，这个材料点会变成另外一个方向，而且会扭曲掉。然后呢，我们考虑那个材料线是，例如说我们算出来例如说。这条材料线 ，we consider a material line。例如说，这个是 N1， 然后这个是 N2， 对不对 ？OK，for example， we calculate the eigenvector of U and found that the principal direction, the eigenvector direction is here, and then we consider material line in these two directions. This is the material line we consider. Okay. Understand? We have two material lines here. Okay, and these two material lines will be deformed into here. This is the N1 direction, small n1. Okay, and will be deformed into, take it out. Okay, this material line will be deformed into here, and this material line will be deformed into here. 我们这个材料 材料线的关系就是这样，就是在这个材料点呢，我们用 U 矩阵的特征向量标出来，取这个特征向量上面的材料线就是这2条了。它就变形之后会变成另外2条材料线就空间位置不太一样了变形以后是同样的材料线变过来的了好了，然后呢，我们之前讲过一个事情 ，we mentioned one important relation before is that lambda 1 equal to the length difference between the length here the ratio of the length. Okay, the length here and the length here, and take the ratio will give the lambda 1. Okay, for example, if we have lambda L1, this is L1 star. This is the length, and then we have L1 star, L1. 这边我们之前讲过一个事情这个U 矩阵的特征值它就是这个在特征向量上面的材料线的长度的比例就变形后的长度除上变形前的长度这个以前导过的Okay, we did the calculations before to get such kind of expression. Okay, the eigenvalues of U are just the ratios of the material before and after the deformations. Okay, and of course, if you look at these two material, we have similar things. If this is L2, the length of this material is L2, 这个材料线的长度叫 L2 这边的材料线的长度呢叫 L2 star 啦，然后就 OK, and then we have the similar things. Okay. Okay. This is called the principal stretches, as we have mentioned before. Lambda 2. Principal stress in the N2 direction, OK， 就是这个叫做主拉伸量，在这个 N2 这个特征向量的方向主拉伸，主拉伸比也可以啦，主拉伸比Actually, it is a ratio. I want to say that it is a principal stress ratio. Okay, but usually in the textbook they only say that it is principal stretch. Okay, 所以I try to review your memory here. We have already talked about this before. What is the purpose? You understand the meaning of lambda 1, then you understand the meaning of E1, right? Okay, it's clear. Let me show you the meaning of E1. According to this formula, 根据这个 formula 的话，我们会写出这个According to this formula, we have this formula. Okay, and also right? And then we substitute our yeah. See, this is the meaning of E1. See, it is the difference between the deformed material line and the undeformed material line divided by the undeformed material line. 这边就是一个应变的表示法嘛，就是变形后的长度的平方减掉变形前长度的平方，再除以变形前的长度的平方嘛，这个就是应变的表示法，对不对 ？Okay, I try to refresh your memory by classical string. Absolute. We talked about this before, right? And then what is absolute 1,1? Absolute 1,1 is just we mentioned that before. 它就是 it is delta L over L， 这个就是一维的应变嘛，对不对？你这个是不是很像呢？就是某一个东西的平方某个东西减掉某个东西除以某个东西，也许是类似，我不要说它是同一个东西哈。I don't want to say that they are the same material line because they are different. Okay, we are using different material line to express our concept here. So I don't want to say that they are the same material line. Okay, yes. Okay, like this. Okay, the difference of the undeformed material line and the deformed material line divided by the undeformed material line, deformed minus undeformed divided by the deformed, undeformed. Right? And this one, but they are not the same material line, okay? They are not in the same direction, okay? This one is not else, of course not. Okay, they are not the same thing. Deformed length square minus undeformed length. 变形后的长度减掉变形前的长度。Undeformed length, because I don't have much spaces, so I just take undeformed, deformed. You understand that we are talking about the length, okay? The length of material life. 我们这边就用那个以变形跟未变形来表示这个已变形的材料线的长度，未变形材料要不然够空间嘛，所以这个 deform 就是这个意思 ，undeform 就这个意思哈。然后你看看，就平方差除以平方，跟这边差除以差，这个是类似的，都是一种应变的概念。Okay, see here, we take the difference between the deformed and undeformed length. To represent divided by the undeformed length to represent the classical string. Here we use the difference between the square of the undeformed length and the square of the deformed length and the square of the undeformed length divided by the square of the undeformed length. We take this as the nonlinear string. So the concept is these concepts are consistent. Okay, this is the nonlinear string. Nonlinear expression of the string. This is the linear. I don't want to say this here. Linear is a nonlinear. This one, okay? We have more vigorous meaning about nonlinearity. So this is a nonlinear difference. This is a linear difference, okay? So no matter how, we can say that this is the string and this is also string too, okay? 所以我们从这边来看这个 E1 的表示法就有一个应变的明显的应变的那个意义在，因为它就是长度的差除上原来的长度，对不对？虽然你今天平方了一下，那就表示是非线性的计算，但是还是有那个味道，对不对？就是材料线的长度的变化然后呢除上原来材料线的长度，虽然多了一个平方，对不对？所以这个就是一种应变了 ，OK 所以这个 E1 就是我们所要找的应变，E11 不是我们所要的应变 ，E1 才是我们所要的应变 ，OK。Let me erase the blackboard here a little bit and then talk about one more things. So, as you know, E1 is the appropriate term, appropriate quantity. For string. Okay. Finally, we get the correct expression of the string, and E11 again is lot, and I cut it short. E1 is not appropriate. Okay, you understand what I talk about? 我就不用写那么长了。就是 E11 并不是 E11 is not the appropriate one 这 E11 就不适合了 ，E1 是适合的这个是 the principal string 这个三个量 E1、E2、E3 就是适合做这个就是应变的然后 E11 呢就不适合的那不要讲E11、E12 那些了不是很适合了，不是很适合，所以呢我们呢就找到R lot. See here, E11 is not very appropriate, but the real trouble one is the E12 Okay, I need to mention this. 我比较强调就是真正造成麻烦是 E12 都还 OK. Actually, E11 is still somewhat okay, but E12 is not very good. So I want to focus here to say that E12 and E11 altogether are not appropriate. Okay. No matter how, as a fact, we just erase it. Eij, the components are not appropriate. Quantity for string OK 啊，就是啊这个这个依矩阵的它那些分量不能直接用的哈，不能直接用，你要先算它的 A 跟 value 啦，是比较就不是比较好，才是正确的应变啊。OK， let me explain the whole things all together. Okay. We talk about the component of the classical string before, huh? And then let me draw the picture here. We have material point deformed. To another material point. And we have some material line. Then deform into other material lines. Okay, let me draw this out. Huh? Draw it very, very big because we want to illustrate an important concept. See here, this material line we had mentioned before as the material line in the horizontal direction. Huh? Okay, in the horizontal direction, we have another material line in the vertical direction. Okay, now for the principal direction, for example, we have N1. N2. Okay, this is the small N1, small N2. Okay, so it will be rotate. They had already been rotated from here to here. Okay, so what will be the material line for the principal string? We have the principal strings like this. For this material line, this is the dx1. Okay. Okay, this is the principal direction. This is the principal direction. And then we have okay, and this one also, I just drop it. Okay, the deformed configuration will be like this. These are the deformed. These are the material line deformed from here. Okay, and then for these two material line, it may located at here. Okay, this name to make the idea more straightforward, let me use the dashed line to represent this, and then you can see it more clearly. 好，我们用那个折线哈来表示这个，你就比较容易看了。 Okay, these two are the material in the horizontal and vertical direction, and they will be deformed into here, not in the principal direction. 就是这个垂直跟水平跟垂直的材料线会变成这样，它不是在那个 principal direction， 不是在了主轴上面的And these two material in the principal direction will be deformed into the principal direction. Okay, this material and this material is N1 N2 OK 是这样一个事情，所以 so we are not talking about the same set of material. We are talking about two different set of materials. OK， 我们所谈的是不同组合的材料线不是同一个组合的材料线。OK，and for the classical string 经典应变我们就有这个了。是这样子的，然后呢，OK， for the Lagrangian string we still have E11 we still have the component. We are still talking about this. Okay, here's here. Okay. No, this one is the deform. This one is the deform. Okay, deform material here. Okay. So we have such kind of expression. How about the shear string? We have this one. Okay, we mentioned this before. This is the angle between between the deformed material. This is phi. Okay, we said that this expression is not very appropriate because they depend on the length, waste of the length. And for the Lagrangian string, we also have the E1. 啊，我们有这个平方向的哈，对不对 ？OK，of course we have E2 too. If you want to calculate it, let me show you. See, this one is the component for the classical string, and this one are component for the components. These two are components of the Lagrangian string components. These are also components. 分量啊 ，OK. But this one is principal values. They are different. The concepts are different. Eigenvalues. Okay. Now, one question. You may ask me, Professor, here we have the shear string, but it is not very appropriate. And then we have this principal string for the stretches. But what will be the shear here? Where are the shear gone? Where have they gone? How to express shear? Okay? Understand? How to express shear by the principal string. You can express the ratio of the length by the principal string, no problem. But how about the shear? At least we have the shear for the component form, okay? 就是啊，你会问我说我们写成 component 的时候，分量呢，当然有问题了。那起码我还有一个剪因变呢。但如果你用那个叫做主轴的话，那剪因变都不见了，剪因变不见了，对不对？那剪因变是什么 ？What are the shear for the principal values? Let me show you. See, the principal string represent the stretches of the material line. Let me erase it. Okay, the eigenvalue represent the stretches of the material line. But how about the shear angle? Where is the shear angle? Here we have 90 degree. We still have 90 degree. What happened? What happened here? We have low appropriate quantity for the shear. Okay. Stretches of the length, low shear angle. What should we do? OK， 我们并没有剪切角啦，那怎么办呢？对不对？你只有拉伸的啦，那有什么用呢？冇什么逻應啦，哈，没什么用啊，哈。OK，let me show you how to express the shear string. See here. If you stress deform and even deform, exaggerate, okay? Deform a little bit and deform more. 就一点点变形，跟那个变很多，那就那个剪应变就不一样。They have different shear, right? So the shear will be represented by the difference between the length of the principal axis. Let me show you. This one is 1. Okay. Okay, if the difference between this and this bigger, then the shear strength become bigger, right? Because see here, L2 minus L1, L2 star minus L1 is big. L2 minus L1 is smaller. L2 minus L1 is very small here. Okay? The length of this and the length of this take the difference. Big. Here and here. Understand? We look at the term here. If this one minus this one is not very big, then the shear is not very big. If this one minus this one become very big, then the shear strength is very big. Understand? So this term is a good quantity to represent the shear strength. Understand? But we can also replace by this. Replace this one by here. The argument here can be good for if lambda 2, lambda 1 minus lambda 2 big. If big, then shear is big. Understand? We can replace this concept by this because this one is just right. We had already mentioned this viewpoint before. See here, if this quantity become big, then the shear effect is big. Okay. So of course we shouldn't use this term. We should use this term. So also we can express this by the principal strength. We can also say that if E1 minus E2 big is big, then shear big, right? Because this one is just L1 star square minus L2, L1 okay, so this one can also be can be used as the quantity of shear strain. Understand? But if I were you, I like to use this because this is more simple. This is complicated. Right？ 我再讲一次哈，就是我们把那个两条材料线的长度的差了，差异越大，剪应变越大，对不对？所以呢，我们就说这个剪这个很大的时候，这个剪应变就大。但是这个的表示法可以用这个来代替的，因为它就是等于这个，它就等于这个，所以这个量越大，剪应变就越大。当然这个也可以用这个来代替的。因为这个的话也是类似的概念，所以这个越大，剪应变也就越大。OK， 所以你如果是你会选用哪一个做剪应变？当然选用这个，因为这个比较简单嘛，对不对？这个比较简单，对不对？它不需要平方，平方完再减，然后再除，对不对？多麻烦呢。所以呢，我们最后得到说这个比较简单 ，so this is too complicated. This term can be used as the shear strain, and this term can be used too. We have different appropriate ways to represent shear strain. Two different appropriate ways. Okay, one is this, one is this. 两个方法都可以，两个量都可以表示剪应变。但是你会用哪一个量？当然用简单的量。Of course, you use the simple expression to use your shear strain instead of complicated one. Both of these are shear strain, but we like to use this as the shear strain, right? Because this is more simple. Okay, we can use this term to stand for the shear strain. Of course, we can use E1, E2. But one more thing I want to tell you. This can also be replaced by, we replace this one by lambda 1 minus lambda 2. We can use this ratio to represent the shear strain. Why? Because so in this term we have this again. So this is the shear strain. So this is the shear strain, only affected a little bit by the principal value in the different direction. So what it means that lambda 1, lambda 2 ratio bigger than shear bigger, right? So this one is also an appropriate term for the shear strength. When lambda 1, lambda 2 equal to 1, then low shear. Okay, then there's no shear. So we can use the ratio, the stretch ratio, the ratio of the stretch, principal stretches, to represent the shear strength for large deformations. Okay, see, as a result, given F, compute U. Right? And then compute lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. Okay? And then okay, or also lambda 2, lambda 3, lambda 3, lambda 2, we can another shear strength. Okay, and also you can call the stretches. I mean extension or contraction. See, given a deformation, a general deformation F, you can compute U and then the principal value. So these three principal values, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3, are all we need to represent the deformations. Okay? As a result, note. Is not needed. We can use E and then compute the principal value of E, but it's too complicated, right? So we abandon the complicated expression. We use this matrix U directly and compute the eigenvalue. So the Lagrangian string is not needed. The Lagrangian string is not needed. See, at the old days, when we study mechanics of materials in the undergraduate level courses, we are taught that we should represent our deformations by the string. And then we found out that the classical string is not very good. And then we introduced the Lagrangian string. And now I tell you, the Lagrangian string concept is correct if you use the principal value of the Lagrangian string. But they are too complicated to use. So the concept of Lagrangian string is not needed anymore. We just compute the matrix U and then eigenvalue, and then get everything. It's neat. So actually, such kind of concept have been applied by some of the researchers in nonlinear elasticity already, like Professor Lopez. In is it I doubt the spelling. Thomas Lopez in the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. Okay, when you read his technical papers carefully, you'll find that he is using the term lambda 1 over lambda 2 as the shear strain. No Lagrangian strain at all. In his paper, he never mentioned the Lagrangian strain. At least he didn't use it as the component of the Lagrangian strain as the shear strain, or neither he didn't use he used the principal value of the Lagrangian strain to represent the shear strain, because all of these concepts are not needed. Okay, what we need is the concept of U. Okay, let me tell you the name of U. Huh? U is called the right stretch tensor. V is called the left. And R is called the rotation tensor. And these are two. So, why this? Because it is in the right LIGHT. Because this U is at the right side of this rotation matrix, and this one is at the left side of the rotation matrices. So they call it the right stretch tensor, this is called the left stretch tensor. So what we need is to compute the eigenvalues of the right stretch tensor. As a whole, we started a long journey to discuss the concept of string. Okay, we first say that classical string is not very good, and we introduced Lagrangian string, and now we say that Lagrangian string is not needed. Okay, it is a very interesting result we have.